Hey guys, Rhett here. What's going on? At my client Osiris's first Section 8 rental property. I'm absolutely fired up for Osiris, guys. This is day one of renovation at his property. I want to walk you through it and talk a little bit about what's going on, what the before product is, what these houses look like when we first enter them. Day one today versus what it will look like when it's complete. Now, Osiris bought this house. It was a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. Now, as you guys know, I like to add as much value as possible, which not only are we adding value, but we're adding significant demand for our units. So this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. We're turning it into a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, okay? Trying to find ways to make the layout work for what we need it to look like. Now, day one, the trash out's underway. We've got plumbers here, doing our new bathroom and starting all that and getting all that good stuff started. So come on through here and I'll walk you through it and we'll talk about it. So obviously needs a lot of work, okay? Disgusting. We're in the middle of the trash out. Needs work. Tub just got here. So we got our tub here. We've got guys that are outside waiting for us to finish up this video. But so you walk in, and you have our living room, nothing changing right here. Where you're standing right now, we have our dining room, okay? Now, cosmetically, full paint, drywall work, not doing anything with the floors, doing a lot of touch-ups throughout the whole house in the kitchen with the lights, with everything that needs to be touched in here. But the main focus of this house, the main primary focus is adding a bedroom, adding a bathroom. So when you walk through this house, you have to make sure that when you take a 2-bedroom to a 3-bedroom, you're not creating an ultra small 3-bedroom that's gonna have no demand. So you gotta make sure it has a dining room, a living room, and still has livability. So what we're gonna end up doing is, this is pretty much, I don't want you to see on the other side of this wall yet. So you have your kitchen right here, good sized kitchen. You can put your refrigerator, you can put your stove, everything that you need in here. That stove's getting trashed out. A majority of things in here are getting trashed out. As you can see, it's a mess. We are cleaning up all the kitchen cabinets and countertops. You've got a door to the exterior in the back corner right there. And then you have a nice dining room, formal dining room right here, attached to your big open living room. So that is your front end of the house. Now, as we walk through here, we have bedroom number 1. It's really gnarly in there, so I'm gonna stay out. You got bedroom number 1 in here, okay? You have bathroom number 1 in here, also nasty. Cleaning this out right now. And you have bedroom number 2. So bedroom 1, bedroom 2, bathroom 1 right behind me. So this is the first wing of that house. Now, this is what every single house looks like, guys, that we buy for the most part, in this kind of level of condition. Now, as you know, if you've been on the channel long enough, we buy things that are unbelievably distressed, falling down. I would say that in the scale of quality on our first day here, this house is in phenomenal shape. This is great. It's disgusting, it's nasty, and it needs work. But overall, it looks really good. So obviously, a lot of junk, a lot of trash. It's nasty, we've got to clean it. But for the majority of what we're doing here, it's cosmetic outside of the bathroom. So this is our first wing of the house, bedroom, bathroom. Now, what we wanted to do was, if we have the opportunity, when you're adding another bedroom and a bathroom, and you're doing that in combo, it makes a lot of sense if you can put those two things in the same room, because you want to try and always give the primary tenant, in our case, a lot of times it might be a mother with children or a mother and father with children. You want to make sure that the parent in the household, the main tenant, if you can, give them a primary suite. Give them a bedroom with a bathroom en suite, because there are not a lot of houses on the Section 8 market that have that. So you start creating units that aren't on market over and over again. You start having houses on the market for significantly less time. The less time a unit's on market, naturally, less holding costs, more money in your pocket faster. So right here, we're putting a door, all right? So you walk in, this is going to be our new master suite, okay? Now, use your imagination here, okay? So what we're gonna do here, we are gonna build a wall right here like this, This wall is gonna go from this corner to here, and it's gonna separate the kitchen. Now, the kitchen already has plenty of space for all their appliances, as well as dining area. So we're not worried about space. This is going to be our primary suite. Now, wall will go from here to here. We'll put a nice backsplash here as well. So it's a very flush, clean look on the kitchen on the back of this island. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna eliminate this door right here. We're gonna build this wall out to right here, okay? And you're gonna have an ensuite full bath. So you have a door here. You'll also have this door, obviously we'll clean it up, make it look really nice. You've got porch access from this master suite. Plenty of room in the suite, okay? And then you'll also have your toilet, you'll have your bathtub, and you'll have your vanity. So plumbing has already kind of begun drilling out for their water lines and their drain lines. And obviously we'll have our sewer connection right there, which we will tie right into the sewer line. So you can see we've already started tearing some drywall out, as well as marking up the floors for where our walls will go, just to give some of our guys some guidance and some direction on what we're thinking about. It's always very, very helpful when you come into these houses. We get a lot of people in here, and it's just talking about ideas. What is the best way to do it? We like to spray paint on the floors and see, hey, I think this is the best way forward, or hey, I think this is the best layout. And then you can envision it a little bit more when it's on the floor. You can see, okay, I can place this here, I can do this here. So really, really cool, love it. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Super excited for Osiris. Take some creativity when you're thinking about converting these things, and then of course it takes action. And if you want to take action, you want to follow in the same footprints as Osiris, send me an email in the description below, guys, and reach out to me. Let's do it. Let's start. Use my teams. We'll look at houses together. We'll talk about these things from A to Z, and let me know. We'll see you next time.